Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Vintage Story. Had a little bit of a late start today. My mom got a big box full of peaches from a farmer that we're gonna deal with. I think we're making peach cobbler maybe this weekend out of like 2 or 3, and a lot of them are freezing. But yeah, I totally forgot I had so much stuff in my inventory. Amazing. Okay. It's -2 degrees, and it is getting a little dark. Plant this daisy. Let's go put this cow parsley somewhere over here on the path. Wherever I have my other cow parsley. Here we are. Why'd I mix up Woden here? I don't hate it. I don't remember why I did that. It doesn't look terrible. Okay. I do have a lot of durability on my prospecting pickaxe. I wanted to go prospecting today. I was thinking I could go to try and mine iron in my little iron mine. But again, it is 0.38%. I have more luck with bismuth and chromite than that. That's ilmenite, 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 ilmenite. It's like there's a whole shape. I guess a thunderous bolt shape of ilmenite, probably. But I could go over here and search for some. First, I think putting these sticks and flint away is the go-to move. Sticks. And I really don't know what to do with this thatch, not gonna lie. I could probably use it as fuel. I can pick these up. What can I do with the pelts now that they're fully made again? Fur stuff. I already have a longbow. Really just make fur stuff, huh? Or just use them as decorative flooring. It's like a rug. It's so dark. But today I can either go mine some sphalerite so I have more stuff for bismuth tools, or I can prospect for iron. Each is a decent option. And I can also do more work on the windmill area. That farm I was planning. Medium productivity. Okay. I would like more normal dirt for that, though. Da, da, da. You know what? I have andesite cobblestone. I could work on my tunnel and get some dirt there. Let's grab this and my torch. Oh. Hello! Okay. Flax fiber! I like flax fiber. Thank you. Okay. I think I did that weird. So I can either choose to make this tunnel 3 wide or 1 wide, and I think I'm gonna go 1 wide, but that means I did dig up that weird. Oh, hi. Oh, geez, you're a crawling one. You have some big shoulders. Like, those are very big shoulders. That's weird. Now I just need these, stairs, really. I'll take that up. Eee. That's not that. What can I do with this sand? Sand, cobblestone, plaster, arid packed dirt. Why would you want arid packed dirt? Light mud brick, sand, soil, clay, and grass. Mud bricks are quite fragile and occasionally will be lost when breaking the block. They look really cool, but why would I want to build that if it's lost when you break it? Sad. Okay. Let's go put this flax fiber in the chest. I guess we can put some glass in here as well. And I will go get an extra crock of hefty turnip stew. Because I just know I am probably going to run out. And let's make our way back to the farm. It's still negative 10 degrees. I might have to wait until March is over, or till the end of March, to replant the crops that died. Also, I'm just gonna put my bucket over here. Now, right, I needed a fence here, didn't I? Let's also deal with this a bit. Torch went out because I crouched, didn't it? Interesting. So if you crouch in the water, it also gets rid of it unlights the torch. And I was making this 6. Okay. I wish I could do more stuff with thatch, like make torches or something. That would be nice. Because it's only really useful for roofing blocks. Which is okay, but more uses for things are nice. Okay, there we go on that note. All of this is covered. Let's also do the edges. There we go. Now, ice is so slippery. But this is getting somewhere. If I could also just grab some of these muddy gravel. I do like having that look at the bottom rather than the normal dirt. Also, I should stop holding this now that it's extinguished. And does getting rid of the tiny little pieces of snow get rid of durability on my shovel? Because it's not like a full block of snow, so that would be really sad if it does. I hope not. There we go. Well, that's a bit more work here. I'll also put the rest of this medium fertility soil down. Now, I could technically prospect over here. I know I have the issue with my gear spinning around here. Whoa. I stepped on the stone it threw and it hurt me. Okay, you are also here as well. Yeah, it's really dark in there now. Wait, no. Density search. .38 magnetite. Same as the other spot. And a bit less bismuth. That's disappointing. It's a random floating snow layer. Weird. I know I heard a wolf over there, so I don't really want to go that way too much. But I am just going to keep going this way and doing some prospecting. I might have prospected in the desert before, but I don't really remember. And I'll take these boulders for some smooth, not smooth, the stone paths. That's the word I was looking for. I think over here's a good enough distance. Oh, copper. Right there. I find it interesting that it doesn't list copper, even though there's some copper bits right there. Do you think there's any creepy things in here? I got the boulders, so I'm happy. I want to stay in there though. I don't like the caves. I'd rather dig my own little safe mines than deal with the caves. There you go. might be more copper around there, but I don't see any signs of it. Let's also eat some food. It's nice that over here I can kind of experience a bit more early spring. Like, look at the difference between that and that. Over here is much nicer. Lots of little monsters around. Good thing I didn't walk on that. I would have fallen. Hey, Daisy. I'll grab that and put it in my farm. And these are currant bushes. Not the best fruit, since they expire so fast. But better than nothing. Okay. Right here seems like another good spot to prospect. There's some boulders right here. Good for me. Let's dig here. Right here. And here. Sphalerite, cassiterite, ilmenite. Interesting. I'm also gonna grab all these lupins because I really like making those lupin fields since I made that blue one. So I'm going to grab all these lupins while I'm here. Besides, my inventory's full, so I need to go back and put some things away anyway. So I might as well gather them. Totally not making excuses just to gather lupins for flower fields. Totally not. But I really like the flowers. It's nice to stop and appreciate the small details. I don't like that there's a rift right there though. I still think it would be awesome if there were gloves that you could have that harvested forage and flowers and crops a bit faster. I think there's a tool that actually harvests crops faster, I just haven't made it yet. That's basically like a scythe. And it can harvest multiple big chunks of farmland, like a 3x3, I think. Or something. I feel like I saw that in a video recently. but I haven't researched into it. Also, the tool really fits in these desert biomes really well. The texture and color just change a bit in the desert biomes, and I really like how it fits in. I didn't even notice these boulders over here. Didn't pick that up. And I see two more over here I'd missed of the blue kind. Maybe I should have come in this biome and chopped down the trees in here. Because trees you don't usually see many of in very sandy places. This lupin field is very big. Wait! There's different types of... Is there like a white lupin? What can I put down? You know what? I don't... Well, actually... Just in case I need it for later, I guess I can put it down. White lupin. I didn't need to... I wanted to rock, but okay. I haven't seen this one before. It's pretty. I don't think there's any more of it though. Okay. But you guys are probably bored of flower picking, so let's not dilly-dally. I need this in my hot bar if I'm going to pick up sandstone. But sadly that was flint. And the desert does not seem to appreciate my little prospecting hunts for iron. Or anything, really. The desert really doesn't want to give me anything. Why was that sheep so thin? I'm gonna grab this boulder. Okay. I should have some storage here still, which works for flowers. Dwarfers. It's purple. That also fits. That didn't bring it into my hotbar. That was interesting. I'm gonna put these down for this field though, while I'm thinking of it. And I guess something around the... berry field wouldn't be terrible. And that. I'll put something here. Right now, fertile ground. Some currant bushes. Okay. I'll go plant this daisy with the others over here. I'll put this, everything else away. It is 0 degrees and it's about sunset, so I think it is getting a bit warmer, but still not fully crop planting weather. I don't have any dirt on me to turn these into stone paths. I'll need to find a spot where I can mine some dirt. And here's my tool route. I think I should move that to the windmill. There we go. New torch just in case. Okay. I can relight that actually then. Tool, cattail, flint. That fit. That's nice. Now I have rammed earth I need to put away. And I could... actually, I'm going to keep the shears on me if I clear more of the field tomorrow. Not close doors in my face though. And you know what? I can actually use this rammed earth instead of the dirt I've been using in the tunnel. But let's do this. Angry man. Flax fiber. That was nice. That guy reloads fast. Now. I guess I could get rid of those for a nicer corner. There we go. The tunnel's getting a bit better. A little safer because I'm closing off how much spawn room they have. Let's do that, and that made us some paths. I'm actually gonna check in here. I do have some more paths in here. Yep. Let's sleep. And take the opportunity to drink some water. The sky almost looks like a temporal storm red, almost. Creepy. Flax fiber, that's what I was doing. There's a bit more pathing. And let's go back to where well actually, I need to drop off the cattail stuff first, and the tool. I'm just gonna take those out and put them in there. Expand this mess that I'm gonna deal with later when I can unchisel them. Some annoying bushes. I was hoping there were more blackcurrant bushes there, but they were not. Let's put another there. And another there. Now it's a bit colder because there is snow in the sky, like a little blizzard. goat is so fast. Let's grab this boulder. I don't know if that's safe to walk on. 3 drifters. Crazy. Now that is grass. For a second I thought it was a plant of some sort, like a carrot. It can be hard to tell in the winter if it's a carrot or not. Or if it's grass or something else, I mean. But here's where we last stopped going in our mining operation. So let's keep going. Let's also grab these. I really like the boulders. They're kind of cool. Now, this cave might be a little too close to the other mining point I did. So I'm gonna go a little more. I'm kind of getting better at differentiating the normal tree leaves from the bush leaves, though. They have different leafy edges. Like, these normal ones are more round and less sharp, and the berry bushes look a bit sharper. Puffballs. Okay. Right here is probably a good spot to... Actually, if I do it over here, I can just go in a line backwards. .38 sphalerite. Not exactly what I was hoping for. It's just normal grass. My sandstone. Yeah, see, these look way less soft in terms of leaves. I guess pine leaves are also different. Oh, that's conglomerate stone. I hear a clicker. A little shiver. Oh, actually, I guess I'll just keep them and put them away. Conglomerate. I thought it was just a different light. And it would still be sandstone. Let's dig some dirt up. Cassiterite. Ilmenite. Oh. Quartz. Lots of quartz. I kind of need this soil. The stone paths. I guess I could also make stone paths out of a conglomerate too, huh? Shouldn't diss it too hard. This one didn't hurt me when it fell on me, but I guess that one did. That was odd. Oh no, a pebble fell on my toe. How painful. And it hurt through my fur boots, but I guess these are in terrible condition. Oh, another one. I guess it's worth gathering these conglomerate stones then. But let's keep going this way. I love gravel with the water. It's so pretty. Okay, it seems there might be a wolf around. But I do want to adventure this way after I grab this daisy. And flax. Is there more flax around? I don't see any. Another daisy. And this thing. It's so interesting. It gives dry grass. Regrowable dry grass. That's not from the normal grass. I probably need to plant it in sand though, and I don't know if it would work in a different biome, but it's still cool. I was wondering where that daisy went. Hey, look! A sea star! Red currant bush. Okay, enough dilly-dallying. I need to find a good spot to mine over here. I might be able to mine closer to this. jumped really far back from that. Native copper, galena, cinnabar, bismuthnite, halite, or halite. I don't know. Let's turn some of this into paths so I can condense my inventory a bit. If I could find another sandstone, that'd be helpful. I am across the lake now. Or, not really lake, more like a tiny little pond. So another prospecting job. 1, 2, 3. I keep forgetting them in a different area, and so the sand looks different. Like, that blends into the stone much more. Halite, galena, borax. Why is it red if it's for? I guess it says very poor. Lead. I already have that marked. Never mind. Let's keep going in a line. It's out of view, so let's do our next spot here. Zero traces. That's actually pretty sad. I'll keep going. Hi, Drifter. He's just wandering. I just thought there was another conglomerate stone around here. I journeyed very far from the other point, but this is a much better spot for me to prospect, since I can just dig into this wall. Lignite! Very poor copper. Pentlandite, and borax. Hey! The rare not blue or purple lupins. I will snatch you. I do like the red and orange and the white ones, even though I don't see them often. Also grab this. And I see copper there, and I already marked it on the map though. Is there any other little conglomerate stones? I wonder why they chose to name it conglomerate. Like, that's just a lot of syllables for one word. For a stone. There's one. Boop. I see things. Well, my inventory is full, so it's best if I go back now. But that was a good journey. I will grab these conglomerate stones on my way, though. I like the stone paths. And these are an easy way to get them without wasting pickaxe durability. That's flint. Is this flax? Oh, it's rye. Okay. Well, this works out, because I have a divisible by 4. No, it doesn't work out as well as I thought. Didn't have... I made more than a stack of stone paths. Sad. A light temporal storm is approaching. It's because I mentioned it earlier, didn't I? That's why it wanted to do this to me. How rude. Daisies are kind of good markers for... They're almost far enough away from each other to be a chunk away, almost, I think. It's cow parsley, not a daisy. I was fooled. In resin. But I already had that marked. That's snow particle. Okay, do I have a red currant bush? I do. There might be some mixed up in those leaves, though. I'm not that big into searching for it. If it's easy to spot and see, I'll grab it. But I don't feel like breaking a bunch of leaves to find them. Even though I have shears on me, I don't have inventory room, because I don't I know I do have sticks in my inventory. Never mind. Hey! Quartz bits. And a daisy. I thought that was in the cattail, not gonna lie. Kinda looked like it was. But it was in the water, which is weird. Another forget-me-not. I like piling the daisies and forget-me-nots next to each other. And I need to make an actual red currant and black currant berry field. And I've never noticed these onions before. Let's mark those. I'll come back for them later. Maybe this episode, maybe not. That was almost spooky. Ah, that was too. That jump was good. Okay. I wish you could see the temporal storm better. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Pathing. Well, that's basically all the pathing I needed. I just need stairs and slabs now to decorate that better. And let's add to the cranberry field. Were these black currants? These are white. These are red. Red. Black. Red. These ones were kind of unorganized though. I just put them here to put them here. Were these ones all black then? No, these were all red. So where'd I put my bunch of black ones? Oh. Okay. There's a bit of mixing in right there. Blackberries. I guess I can put them here. That's not terrible. On the inside you see the fence, and on the outside you see the nice bushes. I might as well give this to the chickens. I haven't fed them in a bit. Where did I put your feed box? There it is. I don't have any other plants to put down except the brown sedge, which I think would look better on sand, or may only be able to be planted in sand? I don't know though. I can try growing it over here. Let's see how that works. And I did have the flax fibers and flint. Put away. Sticks. Flint. Flax fibers. Dry grass. I'll hold on to the flowers. Dirt away, and I also need to put that rammed earth away. And some seeds. Okay, now I am out of full crock pots. I don't really know if I should call them crock pots. I guess they are just crocks. But let's sleep. I don't think I have the setting turned on where I can sleep through the temporal storm, so I might wake up to it. So just be warned, the screen will shake and move around and be crazy. So if you're not good with that, you might want to skip ahead a bit. Said it was imminent, but it hasn't arrived yet. Look at that nice dark sky over there. Not the sunrise. It's just cool. I wish these had logs of when it was, like what time. Oh, maybe I did turn the thing on. The temporal storm seems to be waning. Interesting. Well, let's go back to the farm. Since it's given me the chance to work on it more this episode. Let's also put those somewhere else. Oh, they fit in there. No, they didn't. Never mind. I'll deal with this mess later. Maybe I can burn them, but not the stone ones. The stone ones are kind of fixated for now. I do need more dirt though for this whole endeavor. I don't know how I want to do this exactly though. In time, this path will go somewhere. Maybe. Maybe not. If I have another field over this way, then I'll go there. I really do need so much dirt over here. This one. But I know my dwarf furs is kind of really overpiled. I'm just gonna stick this driftwood here. I'm gonna make a field of dwarf furs. Lots more are gonna be needed here. Good thing I have 4 more stacks. Or 3, my bad. I guess I took the 4th stack. Okay. I'm still missing quite a bit, but that did empty out my storage of dwarf furs, so I'm happy. Not those ones, though. Do I have any more flower storage that isn't dwarf furs or lupins? I have woad and cow parsley. Do I like that? Kind of. And it appears dark green on the map. That's nice. Okay. My computer is working overtime on something. That's all my woad. Wow. It looks kind of cool. Now, let's work a bit more on this field before the day ends. Also, I can actually get some more dwarf furs here. So that's also nice. Okay, there's actually a lot of dwarf furs here in this field. might need to make the dwarf first feel bigger, even. Some more turnips. Okay. Good. Let's go add these. Okay. That is a lot. I don't think I'll add on to it. I might just... put one over here. It's not terrible. And now clear more of these out. It's kind of weird that the snow does this on cattails and Tool. I do find it funny that the snow disappears in water. I kind of thought that stone path was a vine for a second. I was so confused. I'm like, I didn't put that there. Why is there a vine there? Oh, that's a stone path. Brain got befuzzled. So when I shift in the water, it's kind of like I swim. And sometimes it's not. Like that time it did. That time it did too. Weird. It did it again. I don't know why it counts as me swimming when I'm shifting in the water. It's a bit quirky. They should add a class or an attribute that makes it so you swim faster. That'd be a cool one. Since they did the whole ocean update. So I think once the snow actually starts to disappear, more because it warms up. I think I will add the new crop seeds then. But for right now, it's gonna be a bit. Shears. It would be nice if you could just make it so some grass didn't spawn on the foil, on the grassy soil. Because grass is on every one almost, and I sometimes don't want it on all of them. There's an oak tree. Wow. Dodge, dang it. Did not want to dodge. The character said no. I'm gonna move forward into the arrow rather than dodge the way I want. I tried to do W, like this diagonal movement, but I guess it just said no. Let's see. This field is good, I think. Let's add... Either that was a really loud truck or a really loud airplane, but it kind of sounded like thunder. My dogs would have not liked that, but they're getting groomed. And it happened again. It's mostly sunny, so I don't know what that could possibly be, really. Now, let's go deal with these. Where'd I put the woad? I put some mingled in here. I can add some right here of the dwarf firs. That's cute. I have a tree there. A tree? Yes. That's a tree too. Now I need to put this forget-me-not down somewhere. Was I also adding forget-me-nots to these lilies? I don't see any. Where was I putting these? I'll put it under this tree. And I never put those away where I wanted them to go. That's sad. But I think that's the episode for today. I should probably go get a screenshot for the thumbnail. Let's go do that. We did quite a bit of good work. I need to narrow down some of the prospecting areas that I found while just going straight that way. And see where that leads me. Let's do this. Actually, let's walk up here. Look at that. Now, if only it had the actual spinning windmill there, that'd be wonderful, but it doesn't. Need some animal fat for that. But yeah. I guess it is thunder outside. Anyway. I hope you all had a good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time of day it is for you. And I will see you all later. Bye-bye.